Once you're in learning and you want to actually update your information so that it's current and it makes it about you and rather than somebody else, go to this little icon at the top here. And once you're in there, you can change several different things. The information is probably the most important because that's going to allow you to add certain things about yourself. It's going to show you your username. You can put in your mobile number, and this will be important if you decide to set up notifications later. Make sure that your email is current. And then this is where you would put in a profile picture or an about me if that's something that you want to do. You want to make sure that your time zone is set up to Eastern time because everything we do is in the Eastern time zone. And then click this little Save Changes down at the bottom here. Once you have that set up, you can actually go to something called notifications. And this notifications page determines when you get notified for certain things, how often you get notified for certain things. Now here is where I would add my mobile phone number again if I wanted to get text alerts, which I personally do not, but you could if you wanted to. And here is where you set everything to how often you want to get it. So every time you have a new class announcement, you can get a daily email, you can get an instant email, you can get an instant text. Anytime somebody comments, replies to your page, you decide here where you want this information to go and how often you want to receive it. And this is actually going to be the same thing that your students do. So let's say that your students are asking you a question about how to do this. You can walk them through this as well. And then you'll want to click the Save Changes button down at the bottom. So lots of different things you can do on the notifications, but it's very important that you have the correct information up here so that you actually receive the notifications when they're sent. Now my settings is something that's very similar. This is where you would set up badges, and we'll talk about badges later. Special score notations, which don't have anything to do, these grade notations, special score notations, and attendance notations don't have anything to do with something that you want because we do all of that in Power Teacher if it applies to us at all. But again, here's where you'd set up badges, and we'll go over that later.